Dear students, today we are going to study what is called as dimensions. You all know that all physical quantities, means the measurable quantities, are having units like centimeter, meter, kg, Newton, Pascal. All these are units. Okay. Any physical quantity to be called as a physical quantity, it should carry its own unit. And with the unit, it will be carrying one more parameter that we call it as the dimension. Okay. The dimension of a physical quantity is the one which it will tell you how the given physical quantity is related to the fundamental physical quantities. Okay. The fundamental physical quantities means these are the physical quantities. There are 7 fundamental physical quantities. You know that there are 7 fundamental physical quantities, and like length, mass, time, temperature, etc. And other physical quantities which can be represented as the various forms of the fundamental physical quantity are called as the derived physical quantities. Okay. And here, this derived physical quantity, how it is related to the fundamental physical quantity, that is the representation of what is called as dimension. Okay. Dimension will tell you how the given derived physical quantity is related to the fundamental physical quantity. It is defined as, it is the powers to which the fundamental physical quantities are raised in order to get the derived physical quantity. For example, we know that area is a derived physical quantity. Okay. And this can be represented as the combination of two different lengths, whether it is circular one or rectangular one, square, whatever it is. Let us consider an area which is rectangular one, and its area is given by length into breadth. Okay. And the dimension of area, we say it is, dimension is always written inside the square bracket. Here, the basic physical quantity, that is length, fundamental physical quantity, is represented as L, mass as M within the square bracket, uppercase M, and time is represented as uppercase T. Okay. And here it is the length. Length, it is represented as L. Next one is the breadth, into breadth. Breadth is also distance between the 2 points only. So that is also considered as length in dimension. Even the radius, perimeter, all are considered as length. So dimension of A, area, is given as L square. That means the dimension of area can be calculated by knowing two different values of length. Okay. And this also gives another insight, that is, it is also telling that we cannot find any term which is involving mass and time in the dimension of A. That also says that the dimension of area doesn't depend on M, mass, and also on time. So this will give you more insight than the units. For example, similarly, you can write the dimension of force also. Dimension of force, you can write as earlier, you can write it as m to the power 1, L to the power 1, T raised to the power minus 2. Okay. Here it says that the force, the given physical quantity force, depends on mass, not only mass, length and time. Okay. But the simple unit will not tell this. It says simply Newton. We cannot make out anything out of Newton or Joule or Pascal, but the dimension will tell how the given physical quantity is related to the fundamental physical quantities, that is length, mass, and the time. Okay. So this is what the dimension is, and it has got lot of applications, like you can derive the equation using the dimensions, that is called as dimensional analysis. You can check whether the equation is correct or wrong. Okay. And also you can convert from one system of unit to another system. These are all the advantages of dimension, and it has got some limitations also. The equation, if the equation F is equal to MA is dimensionally correct, you can write the dimension like this. And if it involves some numerical value like 2 MA, 3 MA, then also it is equally correct. But we know that that equation is not correct. So this dimensional analysis is very important tool in physics. Okay. There are some cases wherein which we have to use the dimensional analysis. There is no other way. Okay. So it is a very important tool in physics.